can't you be an adult? You're 28, dude. Grow up, open this damn thing, get some free legal advice instead of your stupid delusional shit that you live in.
It will help you, Jeff. Because you don't want to ask for help, but
I'm not asking. I didn't ask you guys to show up here and demand that I open my social security mail in front of you right now. I had stuff that I have to do today. It's the end of the business day. Why can't you just accept? Like I will deal.
Call your transportation thing.
I am. I'm starting to call them right now. This is just not like you guys don't have to be like this. You can just accept a no. You know, like I don't want the free legal advice. Like it's
free legal advice.
no.
You don't understand things.
And you also need to learn how to not kill the floors, the wood floors that your mother told you not to mop, that are still soaking wet and warped and coated in some slippery ass shit. Can't even imagine what you use on it.
You remember I showed you what to use? What are you using? Jeffrey, what are you using to clean the floor with?
It looks like snot.
Why do you have paper towel all over the floor?
To indicate where the dry spots need to be dried. It still needs to be rubbed in so that it can be polished.
That's not what you do with wooden floors.
These aren't the kind
That's what the bottle said for the stuff you gave me, that you had to rub it with the towel. So there's towels there for that purpose. Usually that stuff on floor makes it kind of like slightly chic. There was stuff already on the floor because the contractor was in doing the stuff with the door. It got white stuff all over. I don't know what that white stuff was, but I think it was some sort of latex or something. It was everywhere.
Are you having a conversation with me or yourself?
Sorry, you get distracted. I just looking up the phone number for the Aetna.
You should have the phone number. You call it all the time.
Yeah, I usually would, but they changed Skype, so now I don't have like the names on my contacts on Skype. So I have to now go to Google to do that instead of just being there. It's completely ridiculous.
Open the letter, let Mark look at it. It might be something that doesn't require anything, but at least you'll know. You need help.
Thank you for calling MediTrans, an Aetna partner reservations line. Para los servicios en prensa española el número 7. If you need emergency transportation, please hang up and dial 911. Your call will be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
I know, and it's the end of the day.
48-hour business notice is required for all routine transportation requests. Please have your member ID number and the name and address of the doctor or other healthcare provider you will be seeing.
I called on Monday
to schedule a new trip, please press 1 now.
You know, like whatever.
To get more information about a trip you have already scheduled, please press 2 now. For TTY or relay services, please press 8.
And then text it to you, and then you can just text me back a response.
I'm here and in person.
No.
I'm going to talk to you about the door. I'm going to talk to the refrigerator and talk to Chris.
No, I also have to call the doctor too. So like, I have stuff that I've got to do today. It's just how it is. Yo, but I didn't expect you guys to be over here gossiping anything. I mean, it's like, it's. You can text me. I can respond back. There's like normal people. Stuff got on the floor, so I had to do something. But what? I'm not touching it. It looks great. The paintwork is fantastic. There's no momentum. It looks amazing. Yeah, talk to Chris about that so you can fix it. Yeah, we've already discussed this. It's been broken for months. Yeah, fixed it. I texted you about it in like January. No, I think you're talking about a different one. touch that. I didn't touch it before.
Yeah, you did.
Thank you for calling MediTrans. This is Shakira on a recorded line. How can I help you?
The light. Do not do that.
No, I didn't. It was like that when we got here.
You've done stuff.
Hello, how can I help you?
Sorry, ma'am. I need to schedule a new ride. And
Okay.
check on the status of a previously attempted schedule ride that I have an appeal in for. And let me see. I think that is mainly that and the appeal.
All right. What's the phone number on your account and your first and last name?
985-272-8989. Jeffrey Bodin. Jeffrey Bodin.
Your address and date of birth?
406 Parkview Boulevard, Mandeville, Louisiana 70471.
And what's your date of birth?
05/22/97.
All right. And you need to check on a trip that you put in a appeal, you said?
Or something like that. They said on Tuesday, or maybe even Monday after hours, that they were going to send something. So that was probably on Tuesday that it would be sent to then appeal for a trip that's supposed to be for June the 9th.
Oh, it was outside of your range for your mileage?
Yes, ma'am. I didn't expect that to happen at all either, so I think that's unusual.
Okay, let's see. I don't see anything as of yet. Who's your insurance provider here? You with Aetna?
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
All right, I could go check on it if you just give me a minute. I'll go check on it for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. What day was it for?
That was for
The 9th?
the 9th, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and your name is Jeffrey, Bodin.
Yes, ma'am. The 9th.
Hold on a minute, okay?
Okay.
Jeffrey.
Mom, I'm on hold. What?
Jeff?
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Jeffrey, that window is not broken. The one in the dining room?
The glass was pushed inwards during a blizzard, Mom. It literally was in, like, the pane of glass was on the floor.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Or yourself?
No, you. Why would I respond to your question?
I can't hear you.
Okay, don't worry about it, Mom.
Louder. If you insist on staying in your bedroom. I told you that I would help you.
I'll text you about it again. Alright.
Do not touch.
Yeah. I'm not gonna touch the window that I never touched. I understand.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Door. Do not mop or put water on the floor. You don't understand what it will look like. The more you damage it, it will be peeling up. It's not real wood. You will be tripping over your own mess. Stop it. Tell me that you're not going to clean the floor.
Alright, I won't clean the floor.
You may clean the kitchen floor. Do you understand?
Yeah,
So what can you clean, Jack?
the kitchen floor.
What?
The kitchen floor.
Right. And you clean your bathroom floor?
Yeah, like I've been doing and it's been fine.
Do not clean underneath the dining room table. Do you hear me?
Yeah, okay.
Do not touch that front door.
I haven't, and I haven't.
Not the framework around
Yeah, I haven't been touching it. I don't understand what your problem is with it.
Not the window.
I didn't touch it.
Front door.
Didn't touch the window. I don't know.
So repeat after me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch the front.
Right.
Alright, yes, ma'am. What is
Thank you for holding. So this trip for June 9th is actually your insurance did not approve it.
Jeffrey.
Oh, Mom, I'm back. Not on hold. Yes, ma'am. So they didn't improve. Did Aetna give a reason for why they did not approve it?
No, they didn't. They just denied it.
Okay.
And they tried to call you back on Tuesday,
They didn't
and
give me
they
any contact
you
whatsoever.
didn't answer.
Yeah, that's.
No, not Aetna. Someone from this office
Yeah,
attempted
no
to
one
call you,
called
but no
me.
one answered.
I made sure to check my messages and my calls. There wasn't any received calls for at all. That may have been marked as a transmitted message incorrectly, but I didn't even receive a voicemail. There's nothing in my voicemail box. I didn't receive a transcription like I usually would. So I just there just wasn't anything.
Okay, I apologize for that, but yeah, they didn't approve it.
Okay. Can I put in an appeal or redo that again with to try to get Aetna to cover it? Because then I'll contact Aetna.
Well, you may want to call Aetna.
I
Yeah,
have
call
to
them
have
and
you
then
guys
call
put it
and
in
give us a
first
call.
so that Aetna can do a prior auth for it. So it has to be somehow.
Oh, it's already in. You could just give them the trip ID number, because
Oh,
all
okay,
I'm
so-
gonna do is put it in
Yeah,
and cancel it
what's
again.
the trip ID number?
Okay, so the trip ID number for this particular one from the other day is 407105.
Wait, sorry. Right down the right spot. 407105,
05.
and that is for specifically a scheduled trip on what date?
For the 9th.
What date was it scheduled on y'all's system?
It was scheduled, let's see, on 5/26,
At what time?
which was Monday. You scheduled it at 5:15.
5:15. Okay, so that's for a trip on the 9th of June. Okay. Alright, so I can call Aetna about that, give them the trip number, and then I can start an appeal.
Yeah, you could, yeah. So we need to schedule another trip, or that's the only reason why you called? Just
Let me just hang up on some. Calling me. I'm seeing yeah, there we go. Yes, ma'am. I do need to schedule one more trip.
on what day and time?
I guess that would be the. Oh wait, no, this one would be out of. I guess we'll confirm the other trips then. The other trips that I need to confirm were the 24th.
That one is scheduled, and B&B Transportation LLC is your provider for that one.
Okay, what about the 20th?
That one as well with the same transportation company.
With B&B?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Okay, and both of those had a pharmacy stop added to them, right?
I'm assuming this is a pharmacy. Let me open it. Hold on. It doesn't say for me a pharmacy, but I could check. It looks like I don't. So it's going. One of them is going to, like, on the 20th. You'll go from 1631 Elysian Fields to 1655 Highway 190 and Highway 190 East Service Road. It doesn't tell me what's the reason for the appointment, and then back to your home. So is that the pharmacy?
Before that, go to the regular Elysian Fields.
Correct. 1631 Elysian Fields.
Okay, that sounds.
And then you go to
stop to me.
1655 Highway 190.
Then that's probably fine for that. I'll just contact Aetna before they close out for the day and see what they have to say about their about this scheduling. Thank you.
Thank you for calling MediTrans. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hello? Hello?
Jeff, why are you recording all that? It makes no sense. Still. None of it. The victim complex, the recording, the...
Alright, man. I'm busy.
No, I mean, I know you're getting yelled at by your parents.
Welcome to Aetna Better Health of Louisiana. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911. All calls are monitored and recorded for quality assurance purposes. If you're a healthcare provider, press star. If you know your party's extension, press 0. Otherwise, please stay on the line for further information.
Para español, marque el 8.
What can I help you with? Say eligibility and benefits, ID card or welcome packet, case management, nurse line, transportation services, mental health crisis support, or more options. Transferring you now.
Thank you for calling MediTrans, an Aetna partner reservations line. Para los servicios en prensa española el número 7. If you need emergency transportation, please hang up and dial 911. Your call will be monitored and recorded for quality assurance. 48-hour business notice is required for all routine transportation requests. Please have your member ID number and the name and address of the doctor or other healthcare provider you will be seeing. To schedule a new trip, please press 1 now. To get more information about
Threw it away.
Welcome to Aetna Better Health of Louisiana. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911. All calls are monitored and recorded for quality assurance purposes. If you're a healthcare provider, press star.
Para español.
What can I...
No, I'm in the beginning part of the phone selection.
She's not asking you
to redial it again.
The refrigerator and the freezer are good. Chris will check on it again tomorrow. Do you hear me?
Okay, sounds great.
Do not make any changes to it.
I won't. I didn't today either. He did a great job. He fixed it.
And don't add any magnets or pictures, anything.
Yep. All right. He told me that already.
Welcome to Aetna Better Health of Louisiana. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911. All calls are monitored and recorded for quality assurance purposes. If you're a healthcare provider, press star. If you know your party's extension, press 0. Otherwise, please stay on the line for further information.
Will do. Case management.
Para español, marque el 8.
What can I help you with? Say eligibility and benefits, ID card or welcome packet, case management, nurse line, transportation.
Case management.
Transferring you now.
I'm being transferred. Yeah, I heard you.
Your feedback is important to us. After
Yes,
speaking with a
heard you.
representative, please stay
Yep,
on the line to
heard
complete
you.
a brief survey regarding the service you received today.
Repeat after me. Do not put anything on the window. Say
If you need a ride or wish to speak to transportation, press 1. If you would like to speak to a member service representative regarding all other questions, please press 2 or remain on the line.
anything. Do you hear me? Jeff.
Thank you for calling
Yes, I've
Aetna
heard
Better
you.
Health
We've
of
spoken about this
Louisiana,
before.
where your health is our priority. Speaking of your health, have you downloaded the Aetna app yet? The app allows you to find a provider, check if they offer virtual services, see where they are located, and much more, all within the palm of your hand. If you can't download the app, a member services representative can help you locate a provider that meets your needs. You can also go to the Aetna website and use the Find a Provider tool. Aetna wants to remind you to schedule your annual exam, an important first step towards staying healthy.
Property that you own. That's what gets people evicted and they live under the freeway.
Thank you for choosing Aetna Better Health in Louisiana. My name is Janice. May I please have your member ID number?
Yes, ma'am. 1 second. That's 579 403 864 5696.
That's 579-403. And what else?
864 5696.
Thank you for that information. And now please have your first and last name.
Jeffrey Bodin, Jeffrey Bodin.
Thank you for that information, Mr. Bodin. Now please have your date of birth.
05/22/97.
And can you please verify your home address, including city, state, and zip code?
406 Parkview Boulevard, Mandeville, Louisiana 70471.
Thank you. Now please have a telephone number where you can be reached.
Yes, ma'am. That's 985-272-8989.
And verify your email address for me, please.
The one y'all have on, it's jeffreybodin713@gmail.com, but I think the one on my account for y'all would be jeffreybodin@outlook.com. I'm not sure which one was added as notes or not.
Okay. And are you still seeing Dr. Callie Linden as your primary care doctor?
No, I have an appointment with my new primary care doctor next week, which is what I'm calling about. I called you and I changed that information in the system a couple months ago. Are you able to update that now?
Okay, I am. Let's see here. And what was the doctor's name that was supposed to be updated to?
That is supposed to be, Dr. Kaleen Tran, nurse practitioner. Kaleen space Tran.
Okay. And the first name?
Her first name is Kaleen. Or at least I think so. I think her last name is Tran. That's how it was written on the ALS form.
The first name is Lisa and the last name is Tran?
No, the first name is Kaleen. Kaleen.
Oh, let's see.
I mean, maybe it was listed under her middle name or something. I'm not sure, but the NPI number
I'm
and
not
stuff
sure.
associated with that.
Okay, so the first name. Spell that first name for me.
Capital K, lowercase a, L, E, E, N.
Okay, I'm not pulling that up. Okay, let's try something else. You have the NPI number?
I believe it is written. No, it's not. Of course, it's not written down here. Okay, it might be written right here. Yes, I do. That is 157-800-4479.
Let's see what I can find. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so may I please have the address of that doctor? I have two different addresses. I have 10800 Highway 120 in Natchitoches, Marthaville, Louisiana.
She moved to 501 Robert Boulevard, Slidell, Louisiana, 70458 985 607 0400.
Okay, so I'm unable to find that address. I have two different addresses.
Yeah, the
I have
Access
that.
Health had to find it, had to look within their system with
Yes.
to actually get her new address pulled up for just to schedule me properly, because of
Yes,
the
sir.
addressing problem.
Yes, sir. And she's not listed in here. And I have another address, which is 1150, and the name of that street is Tioga Road in Rapides, Ball, Louisiana.
Of hers, she had a bunch that were listed previously with Access Health.
Okay. Yes, sir. Okay, so that is the only two addresses that I have. So if that's not the correct, I'm gonna be unable to link to that doctor until I get the correct address so that it can bill properly, because I don't want you to receive a bill. So what's happening is I link you to that doctor and it's a different address. You know, you take the chance at receiving a bill, and that's not what I want.
Of course. Could you add a new address?
I am unable to add that address on their end, but I can tell you what has to happen. That provider, that nurse practitioner, if you can make a phone call to let them know that that new address needs to be added so that we can link you to that doctor. Because I am pulling her up, but I'm pulling her up under those two addresses.
So I just need to have them,
Yes.
off their,
Because I do have another address, which is
new address.
1518 7th Avenue, Glenmora, Louisiana, 71433.
I can't tell you off the top of my head which ones they went through with me and said were no longer correct, but that sounds like less addresses than were listed when I scheduled the appointment. She had like 10 or 11 listed things with her NPI number, and so it looks like they have updated some of them and brought it down to just those 3.
Yes, sir.
And I just need to have them index the Robert address in Slidell.
Absolutely. Okay. They just need to add that or give us, either one of, we can choose, give you the address for us to choose from so that we can link it.
And so I just call Access Health Louisiana, or their office itself.
Wherever you're going, their office.
Okay, and so I just need to have them index the Robert Slidell office. Index it with the state, or index it with the feds, or index it with Aetna Better Health of Louisiana?
Well, you address it to wherever you're going to, that doctor's office that you're going to, the nurse practitioner.
But on their end, where do they send the information?
To Aetna.
Which Aetna?
Aetna Better Health of Louisiana. They can actually call. They can make a phone call because they do have an NPI number, so that they can call. They don't have to send out any a letter or anything. They can actually call and get that done.
Do you have a phone number I can give them?
This telephone number that you just called, let me provide you with the telephone number if you don't mind. I can place you on a brief hold. And I can provide you with the telephone number, and that way they can call in under the provider and they can speak to that department.
Okay.
Okay? Hold with me one moment, because as I stated earlier, I don't want to link to the wrong address and you get a bill. Okay? So I found the doctor. It's just the address that the bill would go to. Okay? So let me place you on a brief hold. Let me find that telephone number for you. Okay? Mr. Bodin?
Yes, ma'am. That's fine.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Bodin.
Yes, ma'am.
Bodin?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I have a question. The location that you will be going to, is that a new location?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay. And, okay. Thank you very much for holding. I'll place you on another brief hold. Thank you. you very much. So the number is going to be 1-855 242 0802.
Is there an extension?
No extension. That they should be able to reach the provider on the provider line. There'll be a prompt, and that it'll ask them, your provider, it'll ask them to go to that prompt, and they can speak with someone regarding adding their NPI or new location.
Add the NPI or the new location for Kaleen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that way we can link it to it. So we're finding that, doctor. It's just that the location is not correct.
Okay, I can do that. There was what's the other thing I was calling about? Oh, I guess authorizing a transportation trip to that location. Does that have to do with this, with the doctor not being in the system? Probably?
No, sir. That's something totally different.
Okay, well, I'd like to handle
so. Okay, so with transportation, now transportation, you can call the transportation line.
Oh no, transportation sent me to y'all. They gave me the information to give to y'all to work on like an appeal or an appropriate authorization for a trip that was outside of the usual mileage range.
I see. Okay. So for that, I would have to send that message over to a case manager for that. Okay, so that's something different. Okay, let me do this.
Okay.
Okay, hold with me one moment. And so they declined a transportation from you?
I think it's just some sort of like, it was just out of the mileage range. It's happened before a few times, and I just called y'all about it, and you just seemed to like handle it, and then it never happened again for that location.
I see. Okay. Transportation. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave a message open for transportation. Someone from case management to return your call regarding transportation, regarding approval for transportation. Now, someone will call you from transportation within 24 to 48 hours.
So, and that'll be from Aetna's side, not from MediTrans, right?
I'm sorry?
That'll be from y'all's side, like case management from Aetna Better Health.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So they're just out of the office now or something?
That's correct. I'm leaving a message, but even leaving a message during office hours, they'll return the call within 24 to 48 hours.
Okay. And the callback number for that number is listed as what?
Which one?
Just make sure to
there's no for the case management. There's no callback number.
But won't they call me?
Yes, they'll call you, and I'll get that number in just a few minutes. I'm making some notes.
Oh, I have to give it to you. I thought it was going to be automatic with like my account or something. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So someone from case management will return your call within 24 to 48 hours. Now, is 985-272-8989 a good number?
Yes, ma'am, that is.
Okay. Okay. So they will return your call, and I'm not sure what number they'll call you from, and sometimes it will be an out-of-state number, but
Okay, so just be
they will
looking for
call you
anything.
back. Sir?
So just be looking for any number, basically.
Yes, sir, basically, yes. Okay, and it will be within 24 to 48 hours. And also, that number that I gave you, 1-855-242-0802, you can provide that to your doctor's office and let them know, hey, it's not, her name is coming up, however, the location is not coming up. Which should we bill to? And that way, or can they add their address? They can. The MPI number is there. It's just the address, the location. There's several locations.
Okay, so just deal with the address itself.
Okay. Yes, sir. And someone will call you back within 24 to 48 hours. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
Nope, I think that is it. I will go and call the doctor's office now. See if I can catch them.
Most definitely. Most definitely. And while I have you on the line now, please offer you a brief survey regarding my services. I do strive for 5, with 5 being the highest. Thank you so much, Mr. Bodin. Thank you, and have a nice day. Hold for your transfer. Thank you for choosing Aetna Better Health of Louisiana. And please call us back if you need us.
Your feedback helps us improve. Please answer all 5 questions using the numbers on your telephone keypad. You'll have an opportunity at the end of the survey to leave us a voice comment. Let's get started. Thinking about the representative you just spoke with, please rate your experience. Choose any number between 1 and 5. 1 means you strongly disagree, and 5 means you strongly agree. Remember, the higher the number, the higher the rating. I was satisfied with the service I received today. 5, strongly agree. The representative was easy to work with. 5, strongly agree. Now, thinking about this call using a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being very likely, how likely are you to recommend us to others? Very likely. Is this your first call regarding this inquiry? Please press 1 for yes and 2 for no. Was your representative able to resolve your request? Please press 1 for yes and 2 for no. We apologize that we were unable to resolve your issue today. Please tell us what we could have done better. We would love the opportunity to get it right. To leave us a voice comment, press 1 on your telephone keypad and wait for the tone. When you are finished, simply hang up. We appreciate your feedback. Thank you for calling, and have a great day.
for calling St. Tammany Community Health Center, a member of the Access Health Louisiana network.
Para ayuda en español, oprima 9.
If you are having a medical emergency, please dial 911 or go to the nearest emergency department. If you know the extension of the person you are trying to reach, you may dial it at any time. To schedule an appointment or leave a message for your provider, press 1. For the Access Health Pharmacy, press 2. For billing, press 3. For medical records, press 4. To repeat these options, press 0. For any other issues, please stay on the line. Thank you for calling St. Tammany Community Health Center, a member of the Access Health Louisiana network.
Para ayuda en español, oprima 9.
If you are having a medical emergency, please dial 911 or go to the nearest emergency department. If you know the extension of the person you are trying to reach, you may dial it at any time. To schedule an appointment or leave a message for your provider, press 1. For the Access Health Pharmacy, press 2. For billing, press 3. For medical records, press 4. To repeat these options, press 0. For any other issues, please stay on the line.
There are 0 callers in the queue.
At Access Health Louisiana, we care about women's health. Did you know that women between the ages of 30 and 65 should get a cervical cancer?
Afternoon. Thank you for calling St. Tammany Community Health Center. Miriam, how may I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to speak about an upcoming appointment. I just got off the phone with Aetna Better Health of Louisiana, and they informed me that my provider, Kaleen, Tran, and her address needs to be updated with Aetna Better Health of Louisiana.
Okay, I'm sorry. What's the name? Hold on a second. What's the name of the provider?
Capital K, lowercase a, L-E-E-N, space T, capital T, lowercase R-A-N.
Never heard of that provider.
I think from what I was told when I scheduled, she's been with y'all for a long time. She's a nurse practitioner.
Okay, that way I can pick it up. Maybe I misunderstood you. What is your date of birth?
05/22/97.
Your name?
Jeffrey Bodin, Jeffrey, space Bodin.
And can you verify address and phone number?
406 Parkview Boulevard, Mandeville, Louisiana, 70471.
Okay, give me a second. So now I understand what the problem is. We don't have a K Trank.
Tran.
We just that the provider is not. No. Our provider. You have an appointment with Pam, Tran Pam, Pham, and she. You have an appointment on Monday, June the 9th at 9 o'clock.
Okay. That's weird. And
so you gave him the wrong name.
Edna's, look, I gave you the name that Aetna has the NPI number from, and the NPI number has her listed with that name. I'm not sure why, but for some reason that's what it is. But that's neither here nor there, because it doesn't seem like Aetna cares about that. They just care about her address being updated, and they just need y'all to call them and speak to them.
We don't call them; they have to call us.
That's what I assumed was going to have to happen, but they just told me to give you guys a phone number and, like, what option to select, and then to just update the address when
they need to call us and ask for credentials. We have to transfer that call to administration. That's an administration issue when they can't find the provider or the NPI doesn't match.
So they have to call your credentials department?
Correct. The call's going to come to us, and we have to transfer the call to credentials.
Okay. And Can I have that direct number just so I can just give it to them since they seem like they need
It's
it?
it's gonna come right to us. That same number you dial is gonna come to a call center. We have to transfer the call to administration. There's no direct line to administration.
Okay, so they just call the number I called, say credentials to y'all for the reason, and then you're gonna transfer it to where it needs to go.
Correct. Correct. Yes.
Okay, I'll call Aetna back.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye. Welcome to Aetna Better Health of Louisiana. If this is a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911. All calls are monitored and recorded for quality assurance purposes. If you're a healthcare provider, press star. If you know your party's extension, press 0. Otherwise, please stay on the line for further information.
Para español, marque el 8.
What can I...
Case management.
Transferring you now.
Your feedback is important to us. After speaking with a representative, please stay on the line to complete a brief survey regarding the service you received today.
If you need a ride or wish to speak to transportation, press 1. If you would like to speak to a member service representative regarding all other questions, please press 2 or remain on the line.
Thank you for calling Aetna Better Health of Louisiana, where your health is our priority. Speaking of your health, have you downloaded the Aetna app yet? The app allows you to find a provider, check if they offer virtual services, see where they are located, and much more, all within the palm of your hand. If you can't download the app, a member services representative can help you locate a provider that meets your needs. You can also go to the Aetna website and use the Find a Provider tool. Aetna wants to remind you to schedule your annual exam, an important first step towards staying healthy.
Thank you for calling Aetna Better Health. My name is Swanisha. There will be a brief survey at the end of this call. How can I assist today?
Hi, I need y'all to help fix a issue with a indexed NPI number. I got off the phone with y'all like 5 minutes ago. I called the doctor's office to or their call center to have them call y'all, which is what I was told to do. They need contact from Aetna to them, and then they can handle the issue fine. So if I could get y'all to directly contact a number I give you to speak to their credentials department to handle what they explained as a quote-unquote administration issue.
I'm sorry. So is the provider out of network?
No, she's in network. She's listed with y'all and stuff. Y'all just have the wrong name for her under Aetna's system, I guess. But her NPI number is correct. Her address, because you're adding a new address, and her address is not correct. And that's what's causing issues with some other stuff, and like updating her as my primary care provider, which was supposed to have been done like 2 months ago when I put in the request. But I guess there were these issues present with the system that I didn't realize, and I didn't receive any contact about it, I guess, in the mail or anything. So, I didn't follow up on it, and it's like a week till the appointment, and I'm supposed to see her, and there's other things that are relying on that appointment.
Okay. So I can pull up your account, and then I can give them a call and let them know that they will have to call in to get that sorted out, because we don't call them to have their information updated. They will have to reach out to us and speak to the provider line to get that taken care of, because here in member services, we don't talk to the providers directly. They would have to contact provider services for it, but I can reach out to them and let them know that.
Okay. Just make sure when you do that you specifically ask to be transferred to the credentials department, because they're the ones who are going to have to do it in their system. The person you speak to when they pick up the phone, they're going to be the transfer person. They made that pretty clear to me. So make sure they transfer you to credentials first, and then explain all of that, because then they'll be the one who can actually deal with it when they call y'all's provider services, like you're saying.
Okay, what's your member ID number?
That is that's 579 403 864 5696.
All right, first and last name and date of birth.
Jeffrey Bodin, Jeffrey space Bodin. Date of birth 05/22/97.
Okay, and then I do have that. Could I also have you verify the address and phone number?
406 Parkview Boulevard, Mandeville, Louisiana 70471.
Hello?
Sorry, what?
Hello?
Yes?
Okay, I'm sorry. You said what was the address?
My address?
Yes.
406 Parkview Boulevard, Mandeville, Louisiana 70471.
All right, and phone number?
985-272-8989.
And then also I have email as your first and last name at outlook.com.
Yes. Could you add an email as well?
I'm sorry?
Are you able to add another email, like a secondary?
Not a secondary, but I can replace the one that you have.
Nah, it's fine. That's fine. That email's okay.
Okay. Let's see. And what is the provider's name? Or the NPI, if you have it?
Okay, the NPI is 157 800 4479.
Got it. All right. And it's for Kaleen Tran?
Yes, ma'am. They have her listed as something different than Kaleen Tran, so just use the NPI number. That's how I was able to actually get the information I needed from them.
Okay, so what is incorrect about her information?
I don't know. I would, honestly, I'd suggest just not even mentioning it to them and just going by NPI number alone, because it doesn't make any sense to me. Because when I scheduled the appointment, they knew her by that name as well, so maybe she has multiple names somehow. But the NPI number is all that really matters in the United States, so it doesn't really matter, I guess.
I'm only asking because we do have Kaleen Tran showing up with their NPI. When I enter it in, it shows Kaleen Tran. So I wasn't sure what is incorrect about it.
I would assume it's correct, but for now, the incorrect information you need to talk to them about, and they have to talk to y'all about, I guess, is adding a new address to her, to her, because you have her, all of her addresses, are incorrect with Aetna.
Okay, so it's the address. What is the telephone number for their office?
The correct office is telephone is 1-985-60.
I'm sorry, you said what again?
Yeah, sorry about that. So that's the correct telephone number for the office is 1-985-607-0400.
985-667-0400?
No, 985-607-0400.
Okay. All right. One moment. All right, sir. Thank you so much for holding. I do apologize about the very, very lengthy hold. I did speak with a representative in the office, and she provided me with a separate NPI number than the one that you gave me. I reviewed that information with her, and she stated that that was the correct information that she gave me. That is who they have you set up for an appointment with. So it doesn't look like anything needs to be done. I could just go ahead and update that primary care physician to the one that she provided.
Okay, as long as that gets my primary care provider information card and things like that updated.
Yeah, so once I update it, you'll get a new ID card in the mail within 10 to 14 business days.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right. And then was there anything else that I can assist with today?
Actually, transportation for that business day itself was supposed to call me back within 28 to 48 hours, and they've just called me right now, and I hung up on them because I was on the phone with you. So if you could check and make sure to send in another message to transportation at Aetna's, like, case management or whatever, to contact me about the, like, appealing or grievance or whatever for the trip for that appointment with Tran being out of the mileage range for Aetna.
Okay. Hold on one second. Okay, so they should try reaching back out to you since they wasn't able to get a hold of you the first time. Usually they call right back. So I do see that there was did you call earlier today?
I called, like, right before, like, 10, 15 minutes ago. And then they may have called while I was speaking to you.
Okay, yeah, I see that there was an approval for transportation.
Yeah, just do that again so that I get a new call from them.
Okay, hold on one second. Okay, bear with me for a moment. Let me see if I can catch who was trying to give you a call.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right, sir. So I did reach out to our case management department, and they stated that they don't see anyone that has tried reaching out to you yet. So if they should, like I said, they should be able to give you a call right back. If not, you can give us a call tomorrow to check on it, but most times they will try at least 2 or 3 times.
Okay, so I guess that wasn't them then. I just didn't recognize the number. And it didn't have caller ID. All right. Well, can I? If I gave you a number, would you be able to tell me if it was Aetna or not?
I can Google it to see what comes up from it.
I mean,
What's the number?
It was 1-985-333-9013.
Yeah, it's not telling me anything when I try to Google that. So I'm not sure who that was.
Oh, okay, then I don't know either. Must have just been a coincidence that they called like right when I was speaking with y'all about that. I just assumed it was probably y'all.
All right. Was there anything else that I can assist with today?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. All right. Well, I thank you again for calling Aetna Better Health, and I hope you have a great day, okay?
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
All right. No problem. Bye-bye.